Happy Pig Day. What's up? I'm Toy Insanity. Today is GPK Wednesday, March the 1st, 2023. It's also National Pig Day. This is going to be my first look at the new Garbage Pail Kids set. Garbage Pail Kids go on vacation. I'm going to go into this blaster box and see what blasts out. I'm particularly excited about this set. I haven't opened raw Garbage Pail Kids since All the Horrible 2, Revenge of All the Horrible. I'm usually just content to get the base card sets of 200. I have one on the way. It'll probably arrive tomorrow. But I'm very excited about this series because of this card. Lydia Liberty is the B name. The A name is Hit the Rhoda. So I'd like to rainbow those two cards if you can help me out. All right, I switched devices. The other device has persistent audio failures. This one probably sounds worse, but at least it won't fail on me. I do things a little different. I go ahead and pop the backs so I can look at them one-handed. That is my brand. And I do know, see, my main squeeze is Liberty Libby, aka Alice Island. And I know she is on the New York insert. Come for the rat, stay for the pizza. Art of massage. The joke here is that the massage is so thorough, it's peeling up the skin. Absconding Abby. She is walking out potentially with someone else's luggage, but she's definitely taking a robe and a towel. But she is noticed by front desk staff. Peaked Pete. He's at the top of a mountain, Mount Everest, most likely, and frozen stiff, frozen solid. Wavy Davy is not just a surfboard. He has a surfboard for a head, and he rides himself. Good job. Adrift Adrian, kind of similar. He's a his head is the sail to a sailboat. Unstuffed Stefan, well, his head is a suitcase. Kind of a theme here. Car sick Nick. And this is one of the inserts called "Don't make me pull this car over." Car sick Nick, instead of throwing up out the window, he's got people throwing up. No, it's worse. He's throwing out. He's throwing up out that window, and it's, I guess the wind is blowing it right back in the other window. Disgusting. Green parallel, Angela Aroma. So she's in France. She's probably at the Trocadero there. Honestly, I think this is the Bartholdi Fountain in Paris, and she's on a Vespa that's powered by her own farts. Very cool. Onward, forward. Flighty Faith is a flight attendant, and she's showing you how to use the flotation device, and it's popped her head off. And you can see the in-flight movie is the Garbage Pail Kids movie from 1987. No one is going to have a good time on that flight. Mask of Maddie. All right, she's got the spa treatment face mask, but when she went to peel it off, she got the face peel. When she went to peel it off, it took her skin off. She doesn't seem too fazed by it because she's enjoying a tropical vacation. Tiki Bart. So instead of a tiki mug, he has a human mug and a tiki head. And I guess the pun is tiki bar. Tiki bar, okay. Oopsie daisy, hashtag oopsie daisy. Well, she got a little too close to the edge. This is an unfortunate peril of many who visit the Grand Canyon and other canyons, taking selfies right there at the rim. Oopsie daisy. But apparently she got to post that selfie mid-descent. Geeky Gary is back, and all his networks nowadays show the Travel Channel. He still has very old school TVs. Maybe he's back from vacation. He's watching his slideshow. Home Sweet Home. Furious Phyllis. Well, that is the Robert Indiana statue in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So the reason they chose Phyllis is the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. You can see that sculpture. It's public art. It's very famous. I like it. Plain Snack Pete. Well, he could have been in the food fight set, but instead we get Mr. Peanut taking a bite out of himself. But I thought, I don't think they even do peanuts anymore because too many people apparently have allergies. You get a biscotti or you get a pretzel. Visit Japan. You'll have tons of fun. Well, there's old Ugly on our travel card. And he's just snacking on some sushi. Rowdy Renee is at the Sistine Chapel And it looks like God is giving Adam a Garbage Pail Kid. And you can tell by her pose, that is another selfie joke. So many selfies, so little time. There's Fighting Phil, Philadelphia. Phil versus Phyllis at the Robert Indiana statue, which has been vandalized and caught on fire and had arrows shot into it. Hashtag. Hashtag what? Mostly peaceful. Hashtag mostly peaceful protest. Nutty buddy. That's fun. Sailing Sal. Hank 10 instead of Hang 10. Fishy Fisher. Well, he just went scuba diving and came back attacked by Nemo and Hank. Hank the octopus. Remember Dory too. Rockin' Roland took his family to the Grand Canyon South Rim. And his son's picking his own nose. And they're doing bunny ears, rock and roll, etc. Oh gosh, Chomp Chester did. What's his name? Clark Shark? Oh, Clark Shark got him. Gory, don't like it. Fishy Fisher Green. Oh, Kari. Suitcase Chase in the place. He's just throwing up dirty laundry. Lighter than Aaron. There's been several hot air balloon GPKs over the years. But you know, he got a little too hot on the backside. And Pool Paul. The GPK Motel has a Garbage Pail Kid shaped pool, and of course, it's pre-filled with urine. Don't look down. With the Chrysler Building, this is probably implied to be New York City, but that's just one of those. They cost like $0.25. You can view the city through it. We get a different image, but another stewardess. Well, they don't use that anymore. A flight attendant, Fasten Fanny. Well, she has a seatbelt for hands. I don't think that's gonna work. We got a yellow coming up. There's South Dakota Rock State Parker. Well, the Mount Rushmore is a national monument. It is in South Dakota. State Parker, like a state park. Yellows are not numbered. Buried Barry. Well, unfortunately, his friends buried him at the beach. Water ski. Bree is using her snot for the lines to water ski.
Okay.
Carousel. Oh my gosh. They stowed her in the luggage department, but you could tell she was in multiple parts before they stowed her. So some assembly required when she gets back home. Carousel. Oh my gosh, Billy Bidet. He looks like he's enjoying it too much. He's pushing the poop right out his mouth hole. Insane. And I guess it's implied to be in Rome. Field Floyd. No, he's just a gas dispenser. There we go. Forester Fire. There's my boy Smokey Bear. We celebrate his birthday, I think, every August. But yeah, you go to sleep with a campfire going. That's a big no-no. Forester Fire might come along and urinate on it. Brad Taste. Like, I was going to say the movie Bad Taste, but I guess it's just bad taste. Oh yeah, he didn't like his attire, so he's spitting him out. You get to ski early, bro. Palace Preston, one of the Royal Guards there in London. But he's extra hairy. And Went to My Pants is a don't make me pull this car over. So he's not peeing in the bottles. He's had too much to drink, and therefore he has to urinate. But he seems happy. But he can hold. He can hold it until it starts. You know it's a bad day when it starts coming out your ears. Hey, somebody let me know if Liberty Libby's on the New York quarter. I've yet to see anyone pull one on eBay for New York. Marty Cycle is a motorcycle on Route 66. Some say Route 66. Runs from, seems to run from St. Louis, Missouri, all the way to L.A. Horseback Holly. One of the many things you can do on vacation is ride a horse. But in this case, the horse is riding Holly. Ari B&B. Nasty Nick's Layer B&B. Well, you get what you paid for. Okay, I love this one. Last One Standing. This is an Inukshuk. Some pronounce it Inukshuk. They're stone cairns used as path markers all across Canada. And it's kind of one of those national symbols of Canada to see figures made out of stacked stones. Love this. I drove Canada coast to coast, BC to Newfoundland. Vivian Vegas, okay. Well, she is a jackpot-headed creature. Giving up the jackpot. I mean, yeah. Okay. Clint Klinger, he's using his snot to ascend a mountain. Rafting. Ah, there she is. Miss America. Liberty Libby, Alice Island. My favorite Chef's Kiss character of all time. Come for the rats, stay for the pizza. If you got any cool Libby or Alice from Chrome 3 or Sapphire 2, hit me up. I got it. I pulled it organically. I also already paid like $4 for one on eBay. Not a big deal. But you have competition now, Alice and Libby. Because Lydia, aka Hit the Rota, is on the scene. I want to rainbow this. Hit me up if you got the ones I need. Rafting Rick is an inflatable life raft. Tyler Tannick is on the SS Bob. Yeah, that's reference to the movie What About Bob. Pretty sure we did all that pack. Okay, we're doing good. Happy National Pig Day. Will you shut up? Oh gosh, he's on a plane, and there's at least 4 annoying Garbage Pail Kids surrounding him. He just wants to get some shut-eye. Woo! I like this one too. There's an older Easter Island. I love colossal statuary. But yeah, I can't think of the name of the old one. Esther Island, Easter Island, very cool. They're finding more of these. Like archaeologists are finding more of those statues every year. Flora Laurel. Okay, instead of a Hawaiian shirt, you got a Hawaiian, face tattoo. Carve Carlos. Okay, It's not just Hawaii. Like anywhere you go in the Caribbean, they're trying to sell you carved coconuts. Okay. You also see them at thrift stores all the time. Suit Cassie. Let's see where she's going. She's going from New York to Paris, first class. But it's not like she's trying to save money. Clearly, she's very wealthy and bejeweled. She just happens to have the unfortunate birth affliction of being a suitcase. Wow, Caribbean. Reminds me of Armpit Brit, or what's her name, Harry Carey. Pretty straightforward. Sometimes, if you don't trim them trees in your pit, they go to seed. Peking. What are these things called? You see them? Did you see the statuary lions? I think they're called shishi. They're in every Chinatown. And you'd be surprised. Your city probably has a Chinatown in their guardian lions. But in this case, it's urinating on the fire hydrant next to it. Splash Milton, like Splash Mountain. But this time, it is a literal log flume going into the toilet bowl of terror. Very cool. Mobile Homer. Okay, just the joke that a turtle carries a home on its back, much like people who live in recreational vehicles. Thelma Theme Park. When she's going to GPK land, she's got a atom bomb ice cream bar, some kind of weird balloon. She even got the t-shirt. Oh, I don't think anybody has realized this. Her mushroom cloud is an inflatable. She's bought an inflatable. She went to GPK land, bought the shirt, bought the hat, came back happy. Who are you? Metal Ted. Okay. Well, he specifically went to the airport to go through the metal detector because he thought it would clue him into some new bands. Hitchhiker. Well, he'd been thumbing it so long, his thumb grows like Pinocchio's nose. Next thing you know, it went from ear to ear because he's hollow in the head. Grunting Gaston is there in Paris, but he was miming a toilet. Next thing you know, it just came out. Turbulence. Well, this is a pilot who has exited a plane. I guess he ejected. Now he's falling down to Earth, but he still has his coffee and his automatic flight control. Oh, this is a great one. Flo Rida. It's Flo Rita, not like that rapper, Flo Rida. But, It's a snow globe. You get them everywhere, even in Florida. When's the last time you saw snow in Florida? It happens. Here we go. Okay. Explore Transylvania, home of Nasty Nick. Don't be dead on arrival. Book now, Transylvania, Romania. I have been to Romania close enough to see like souvenir postcards and stuff for Transylvania region. Vlad Dracula. Vlad Dracul. But check it. These are supposed to look like those Works WPA, Works Progress Administration posters from the 1930s. I love them. I love all of them. Mostly you. Swirl Earl. That's Claude Dwayne. Getting flushed down the bottom of the ocean. Well, be careful. That's where the kaiju are. Coco Nat. Yeah, there's something like, this is probably a myth, but like as many as 5 people a year die from coconuts hitting them on the head. Oh, there he is, Nasty Nick. So as long as he's not sunbathing, he's moonbathing. Funny. TV Stevie, we got the A and B. There's that dude, Palace Preston. Rowdy Renee at the Sistine Chapel. Swirl Earl, we haven't seen this one. Dippy, Drippy, start over, Drippy Drew. So, dogs love doing that, don't they? Oh, he's in the pool. Pull my car over set. Half Nelson's back. This is going. I love GPK humor. Part of me wants to go to the slopes and catch some narnar, but part of me wants to go to the beach and catch some rays. Don't block Lydia. You need to get a Lydia or Rhoda face guard. Last pack. Cruising Susan, the Reversal of Fortune cruise. Remember the cruise ship Fortune tragedy? God, everybody's throwing up. That's good. That's subversive. I like it. Son Bernie. Well, he was drooling or something when he got his sunburn, so he got a weird tan line. Blow Holly. She was out there cavorting with a dolphin, and it blew it spewed its nastiness out its blowhole. Oh my gosh, Sandy. Well, you know, you get sand in your shoe and your ear. Well, she got a lot of it. Balloon Bailey. Wet Wade. Unclogged Chloe. Well, she's in Holland, Indiana. Or is it Holland, Michigan? I think there's both. Or maybe she's just in the Netherlands. Growing tulips, but instead of the wooden shoes to help protect your feet like steel-toed boots, she's all wooden with flesh-footed shoes. You know, we've seen it all. I'm glad I got that one. I like all 3. And, you know, like I said, hit me up. Look for the red and the blue and the asphalt. I guess it's gray. Oh, yeah, and the gold. Love it. Okay, GPK forever. Goodbye.